Welcome back to the Analysis Tuesday, September 2nd, back-to-back MLB winners, and today I have a winner for you guys for the Houston Astros versus Yankees game that you're going to get in this video. Now, before we start off today's analysis, August ended up profiting $16,000, and this month we started with a big W yesterday with the Mets. Here's a ticket, an early game. When there's early games, I don't do these videos because they don't have enough time to get edited. Today, the game's at night, and I got a big winner for you guys. So if you guys are growing, learning, winning from this channel, all I ask for in return is for you to share the show. I don't like to run ads on this show because I find it annoying when I'm watching a video or listening to a podcast and they interrupt it with a freaking ad. I do not like that, so I'm not doing it to you guys. Share the show, and let's get to the money. Let's get to the money. September 2nd, let's make it back-to-back winners to start the month. Yankees at Houston Astros. You got Max Fried versus Mr. Valdez, two of the better pitchers in the entire league. Success on both ends of the batting sector. Houston has seen Fried and have good numbers against him. New York versus Valdez, very similar situation. Now, Houston does have a slight edge because they have more players with better OPSs compared to the Yankees. Now, Valdez, a pitcher that over the last 3 games, he's been a little bit vulnerable, a little bit all over the place, kind of like Max Fried, 2-3, 4.36 ERA over the last 7 games. Now, he is a pitcher that performs much better at home. 6-2, 1.70 ERA, away 6-5, 4.74 ERA. That's a big gap. A big gap in performance between home and away, and today he is at home looking to bounce back from a shaky performance over the last 3 games. Now, Max Fried, similar angle here. 3-2, 4.95 ERA over his last 7 games. And you look at his last 3 games, there is a game that he's gotten popped. 7 earned runs versus St. Louis. And we're going to look over the last 10 games or so for both these pitchers, and both have been a little bit vulnerable. Now, Max Fried, a pitcher that performs well away, but better at home. Home, 6-2, 2.34 ERA. Away, 8-3, 3.71 ERA. Again, most pitchers perform better at home, and he is one that fits that narrative. Now, Yankees opened up as favorite. -115, it's pushed up to -120 with money and support all over the Yankees, guys. 70% of the bets going to them, 72% of the handle going to them. A little bit more than I expected. I expected this game a little bit more in favor of the Yankees, but not 70% by any means. And the line pushed up in favor of the Yankees because of that. Now, here's the deal, guys. Head-to-head, the Yankees do dominate this matchup, but this year, Astros are 3-1 versus the Yankees, and this matchup was in New York. New York over the last 10 games, 7-3, but against who? Over the last 7 games, they faced Washington and the White Sox. Prior to that, they faced Boston, and in Boston, they struggled. The last quality pitcher that they faced was Crochet from Boston that owned them, and he was a lefty as well. Valdez, not as good as Crochet this season, but an ace nonetheless. Houston, very similar situation. They haven't been facing the best opposition as of late. 6-4 over the last 10. Colorado, nothing to be proud of. Angels, a little bit more competitive. Baltimore at Baltimore facing Rogers, one of the better lefties in the league as well. That is a competitive matchup. So both these teams are coming in over the last 10 games with light strength of schedule. Now, the edge lies with New York. Why? Because they did not play yesterday. They did not play yesterday compared to Houston Astros, where they did play yesterday. Yankees played last August 31st. Houston played yesterday versus the Angels, where they won 8-3 against Kikuchi, a left pitcher that they dominated. Now, let's look at how both these teams are hitting versus lefties. Right now, over the last 5, both are hitting lefties pretty well. Rather even numbers. Over the last 10, Houston does lead the way facing lefties. Now, when we look at the bullpen for today, Yankees are coming in nice and rested into this game because they did not play yesterday. Whereas Houston, a little bit more fatigued. All these 3 arms that were used yesterday did not pitch the day prior, so they will be available today. And something to factor in is the fact that Josh Hader, their main closer, is out. So they're utilizing Brian Abreu to close games out, which typically he goes in the 8th inning. That's a 1-2 punch for Houston. Brian Abreu in the 8th, Josh Hader in the 9th, and they are without Mr. Hader in today's game. Now, here's a big gap that I see for this game. When we look at these records, both these teams' records versus left-handed pitchers, Houston Astros, 18-9. New York Yankees, 14-5. They also have a much better record at home than they do away, 41-28 compared to 35-33. And you're facing a Houston team that's home, has a great record at home, 42-30, and has their team back and healthy. They got Jordy Alvarez back, Pena, the starting 4 are back in action. This is a low-scoring game that the winner of this game is going to be based on who pitches better to start this game. And I like Valdez in the situation. You're catching the Houston Astros at +100 at home. That's value. That is value, and money and support is going to the Yankees, so we're playing with Vegas in the situation, and Houston Astros, as of right now, is the main play of the day. Second game that I was looking at is Reds. I'm going to finalize it closer to game time, but I'm 90% sure that the Houston Astros will be the play once I see the final lineups, guys, so I'll be posting it in Winnable and Telegram today only. After this, guys, the free plays are going to be limited to 2-3 times per week when I do the YouTube videos. From there, you guys have to get the winnable pass, which is available for you guys. And I offer the 3-month pass, remainder of the year pass, which is available for you guys. It's a hell of a deal, best bang for your buck. Lock it in. Let's continue winning, guys. Share the show, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow.